Oh yeah, it's going down. That's what the countdown was about. Oh yeah. Now, word around the campfire is LeBron James has isolated a lot of people in the NBA. And what I mean by that is a lot of agents in the business don't like LeBron James. And here's why. Let me take this swig of water. Sorry about that. LeBron James, with his firm that he has that represents athletes, have rubbed a lot of the other owners, I mean, not owners, but agencies, the wrong way. So their clients, who they feel LeBron James' firm has tried to poach and take their business and clients away, a lot of those guys do not, and I repeat, do not want to have their players play on the same team as LeBron James to help him in any way, shape, or form. It has become like a unit sense of team harmony of saying, no, you're not going to play with LeBron James to the players they represent. It's not best for you. And they convince these other players not to play with LeBron James. Now, I didn't realize this was going on, but I guess it's a small fraternity of people that don't really like LeBron James in the league. They think he's too close to Adam Silver. They don't like him, and they don't like Chris Paul. Uh, Chris Paul has the majority of the players that keep voting for him to be president of the Basketball Players Union. But there are a lot of players that's in there that don't really follow the politics of the business, and they don't really like put a position to get him out. They just really think that he's pretty much arrogant. So the Clutch Sports Group that LeBron James is a part owner with Rich Paul, his longtime friend, and was a sports agent based out of Cleveland, Ohio. Him and LeBron are partners there, which I've never been fond of an active NBA player being part of a sports agency, representing athletes in his same sport. That's that's like collusion at the worst. But anyway, this firm and the fact that Rich Paul came out of nowhere, I let me state this right now. John Wall, Ben Simmons, Eric Bledsoe, and a lot of other players in the league are with Clutch Sports Group. And I'm all about helping your homeboys and your longtime friends get to a certain position. And I have no problem with that with LeBron. I actually like that about LeBron James. Like I said, the things he do off the court, I'm cool with. He didn't say, I'm gonna give my homeboy a job just because he's from the hood and say, yo, go ahead, man, and be a sports agency. No, Rich Paul went to school for this. He learned, and LeBron James gave him the opportunity. So to me, that's what you're supposed to do. And he looked out for somebody that's of his own, in his own circle, that he knew have the best interests in place. But now, most of these other agencies have been representing their clients into saying it's his fault. It's LeBron James' fault that this is happening. See how the league caters to him. It's him. A lot of players been getting this advice to stay away from helping LeBron James. That's, talk around the campfire. That's been going around all this week. When you see free agents not really come to Cleveland, but me as a numbers guy, looking at the numbers and looking at the logic instead of the social media-ness of it, you look at the totality of it and you say this. Where's the money? Who could they sign? Who could they get? They have a lot of large contracts. J.R. Smith is overpaid. Shumpert overpaid. You have so many players that were overpaid on this team. You got Kevin Love getting a max contract. Kyrie Irving getting a max contract. LeBron James getting a max contract. That's three major contracts already. You're like $40 million in the luxury cap already. I mean, what general manager want to come into this type of situation? And what player, if you're a free agent, you're only going to be there for a half a year. That's it. You're going to be there for basically this 1 year, and that's it. So they need players that's going to play for free. Now, a lot of people say, oh, they're going to get Rondo. They're going to pick up Rondo off waivers. I'm quite sure Rondo would like to be compensated. And I think he would fit in great with Cleveland. But that's a discussion for another day. Will Rondo get you a championship? Rondo has always been injury prone. But we'll go down that road later. That's not neither here nor there right now. They have so many other major issues to fill, and you just signed Kyle Korver to almost a $30 million deal for 3 years. So you want Kyle Korver to stay with your team for 3 years. A guy who averages about 8 points in the playoffs, but he spreads the floor well. Who's he going to defend? If you're Cleveland, the team to beat for you is Golden State. You have went to the Eastern Conference, no, the finals, 3 years in a row. So the only thing you have to do is beat Golden State. They're the defending champions. That was your last obstacle. Who can Kyle Korver guard? Could he guard Kevin Durant? Now he played some decent defense. A lot of people gave him a lot of flack, but he wasn't really one blowing assignments out there too much. He just couldn't hit any shots when they count. Now in the regular season, yeah. And they were like, oh, well, he spaces the floor out well to create the holes for them to get to the lanes. This is not the problem. Problem is when he does get the ball. The problem is when you need that key stop and he's guarding Kevin Durant. The problem is he's not going to play the whole game. He's going to come off the bench. So is he going to be a starter now over JR, who also has an expensive contract? And LeBron's thinking, well, why is there a salary cap anyway? Y'all making way more than this anyway, owners. So he's not gonna feel sorry for the owners. But now you opening a whole nother door. That's gonna cause an NBA strike. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. When they go back to this table, oh baby, you're talking about a strike happening. It's gonna happen. Neither side wants it, but we could be looking at 2011 all over again. Serious. You see, the problem is a lot of these players don't realize that you need to be more involved with what's going on with your agents, your representatives, because their whole concern is the business side of basketball. Your concern needs to be on the court. That's what they tell you, but you need to be more aware of some of these situations that's developing. LeBron is embarking on a very dangerous question with the owners as far as pushing them to not having a salary cap again. What that's going to do is cause a major influx problem with smaller market cities. See, nobody understands that. And then all the big market cities, all the big players are going to go there. And it's going to make the scales back unbalanced. But some people don't see or understand this. But on that note, we'll stop it here. Because I don't want to take up all your day and enjoy your holiday. I'm out.